Maging in sa mundo ng negosyo at propesyon. Huwag magpahuli sa mga latest trends ng iba't ibang industry. Alamin ang gabay sa tagumpay ng ating mga panauhin. Ating pag-usapan ang mga yan dito sa Patok. Patok, may oportunidad sa bawat katok. Programang hatid sa inyo ng DZAR 1026 Sunshine Radio. Patok, ating pakinggan ng iba't ibang kwento ng buhay. Istorya ng mga simpleng individual na magbibigay inspirasyon at motibasyon. At narito na ang ating mga kapartner na Kapatok Pa. Kayo'y nakikinig sa Patok dito sa DZAR 1026 Sunshine Radio. Patok sa DZAR 1026 Sunshine Radio.
Araw po ng Huwebes ngayon, Pilipinas. Magandang hapon.
Maayong hapon.
Naimbaga malem.
Maupay nga kulop.
Mayap agat panapon.
Buenas tardes.
Magandang hapon. Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. San man kayong bahagi ng mundo, wini-welcome namin kayo.
Dito sa paboritong tambayan ng mga nagnenegosyo at kanilang mga kasosyo. Dito lang sa Patok. May oportunidad sa bawat katok.
Kung nais nyo kaming katok, maaari kayong tumawag sa aming mga numbers 88363875, pwede rin sa 8801-9836.
At pwede rin kami i-text sa 0927-540-2241.
Pwede rin kayo mag-iwan ng inyong comment sa aming Facebook at sa YouTube livestream sa DZAR 1026 at sa Patok sa DZAR.
At kami ang inyong makakasama ngayong hapon. Ako si kapartner Wella.
Ako naman si kapartner Tony. Siyempre may guest kami live. Maya-maya ho ng konti, makakasama ho natin siya dito sa ating programa. At alam mo, medyo kakaiba yung negosyong pag-uusapan natin maya-maya kapartner Wella. So guys, sit back and relax. Join us hanggang mamayang 2:00 po ng hapon. But as always, meron po kaming sinishare na tips. Alam mo, natutuwa ako ka-partner Wella. When was that? The other day, nakatanggap ako ng message. Nanunood sila sa atin at nagpapasalamat sila doon sa mga sinishare nating tips sa kanila. This afternoon, ang tips na isishare namin sa inyo ay para daw mapanatili yung magandang quality ng inyong produkto. Paano nga ba? Kasi yung kalidad ng produkto is very important. So, guys, listen carefully. Number 1, mag-set daw po ng clear quality standards. Itakda ang mga pamantayan na kailangan ng produkto upang matugunan ang inaasahan ng mga customer.
Eto naman, gumamit ng mahuhusay na materyales. Piliin ang mga materyales na mataas ang kalidad at tugma sa mga pamantayan ng produkto.
Suriin ang inyong mga supplier. Tiyakin daw na ang mga supplier ay maaasahan at nagbibigay ng materyales na sumusunod sa mga pamantayan.
Eto, magpatupad ng rigorous quality control. Magkaroon ng mga inspeksyon sa bawat yugto ng produksyon upang tiyakin na ang produkto ay pumapasa sa mga pamantayan.
Next, regular na training para sa inyong staff. So, kasama talaga yung staff dito. Ibigay daw po ang kinakailangang pagsasanay sa mga empleyado upang mapanatili ang kanilang kasanayan at kaalaman sa kalidad.
Eto pa, gamitin ang tamang kagamitan. Siguraduhin ang kagamitan ay nasa maayos na kondisyon at angkop para sa proseso ng produksyon.
Okay. Yung susunod natin, magkaroon daw ng malinaw na Standard Operating Procedures o SOP. Gumawa daw po ng SOP o Standard Operating Procedures para sa bawat hakbang ng produksyon.
Ayan, eto pa, monitor ang proseso ng produksyon. Regular na suriin ang proseso ng produksyon upang matiyak na walang mga depekto o pagkakamali.
Yes, tanggapin daw po yung feedback ng customer. Pakinggan ang feedback ng customer at gamitin ito upang mapabuti ang produkto.
Ito ay record ng mga proseso. Magkaroon ng detalyadong record ng lahat ng proseso upang madaling matukoy ang mga problema kung kinakailangan.
Next is magpatupad daw ng preventive maintenance. regular na i-maintain ang mga kagamitan upang maiwasan ang mga pagkasira na maaring makaapekto sa kalidad.
Ito pa, gumamit ng modernong technology. Mag-adapt ng mga bagong teknolohiya na makakatulong sa pagpapabuti ng kalidad ng iyong produkto.
Alright, evaluate. I-evaluate daw po yung performance. Oo nga pala, kailangan niyo yan. Huwag niyong kalilimutan. Regular daw po na suriin ang performance ng produkto upang matukoy ang anumang mga issues sa kalidad. Kasi nga, quality, high quality ang ating pinag-uusapan dito.
Eto pa, planuhin ang produksyon ng maayos. Magkaroon ng maayos na plano para sa produksyon upang matugunan ang mga pamantayan at maiwasan ang mga depekto.
Yes, i-monitor ang quality metrics. Gumamit daw ng mga quality metrics upang subaybayan ang kalidad ng produkto sa buong proseso raw ng production.
Eto pa, magkaroon ng quality improvement plans. Gumawa ng mga plano para sa patuloy na pagpapabuti ng kalidad ng produkto. So, plano ng plano.
Improvement plans, quality improvement plans. Alright, i-review daw po ang mga resulta ng quality control. Regular na suriin ang mga resulta ng quality control upang matukoy ang mga lugar na nangangailangan ng pagpapabuti.
Yan, kung saan pwede mag-improve. Eto pa, tiyakin ang kalinisan ng produksyon. Panatilihing malinis ang lugar ng produksyon upang maiwasan ang kontaminasyon at
Opo.
iba pang mga issue.
Yes, yan ho, kaya importante yung kalinisan. Makipagtulungan daw po sa mga expert. Makipagtulungan sa mga eksperto sa kalidad upang makakuha ng mga recommendation para sa pagpapabuti.
And ito pa, tumulong sa pagbuo ng quality culture. Magtaguyod ng isang culture na nakatuon sa kalidad sa buong organisasyon upang hikayatin ang bawat isa na magtrabaho para sa mataas na pamantayan.
So wag ho niyong kalilimutan, ang dami ho niyan dahil importante kasi nga ang produkto natin hindi pwedeng so-so lang. Kumbaga hanggat maaari, dekalidad. Para
Hindi defective.
Hindi defektibo at lalong hindi substandard, kumbaga. So, importante yung kalidad. So, guys, sana kahit paano nakatulong po yung mga na-share po namin sa inyo. Ang dami hunan. So, mula sa simula hanggang sa dulo, hopefully nakatulong po sa inyo para mapanatili po yung magandang kalidad ng inyo pong produkto. Kapartner Wella, when we come back after ng ating short break, makakasama na natin ang ating special na panauhin this Thursday afternoon. Bakuna, 'di ba? Napaka-importante. Natatandaan ba nyo kung gaano natakot ang mga Pilipino nung kasagsagan ng COVID? Dahil 'di ba, although tayo naman ay naka-experience na ng vaccine nung nag-aaral pa tayo, 'di ba? Isa yan sa mga ay bata ka pa noon, hindi mo inabot.
Grade 1.
The late President Ferdinand Marcos Sr., kumbaga meron sa eskwelahan na talagang merong bakuna doon. But anyway, mamaya aalamin natin. Nabanggit lang ho namin yung vaccine kasi dito tayo si sentro sa mga bakuna na kailangan natin yan. Ang dami na kasing sakit ng mga
nakakatulong
Pilipino.
sa atin.
Yes. Okay. So guys, short break lang tayo, partner Wella. 14 minutes makalipas po ang alauna ng hapon. Magbabalik pa rin ang programang
Patok, may oportunidad sa bawat katok.
Huwag bibitiw, magbabalik ang Patok sa DZAR 1026 Sunshine Radio.
SMNR, balita totoo. Kahit saan ka man, konektado ka sa mga pangyayari sa bansa. Sa pamamagitan ng DZAR 1026 Sunshine Radio Online. Para laging updated sa mga balita, bisitahin lang ang www.dzar1026.ph. I-follow din ang aming mga social media account sa Facebook at Twitter na DZAR1026. Dinig na sa buong mundo ang mga balita sa bansa sa pamamagitan ng online platform ng DZAR 1026 Sunshine Radio. Kapartner mo sa balita at serbisyo.
Sa ikauunlad ng ating bayan, kalinisan ang kailangan. Basura ko, sagot ko. Ang paalalang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Sunshine Philippines Movement.
Ito ang Sunshine Radio. Panig sa katotohanan, naniniwala sa katwiran, at nangangalaga sa inang kalikasan.
Patok, may oportunidad sa bawat katok.
Alright, nagbabalik po ang programang
Patok, may oportunidad sa bawat katok.
at kami pa rin po ang inyong mga katok this afternoon. Ako po si ka-partner Tony.
And ka-partner, Wella.
And this time, kasama na natin ang ating very special guest this afternoon. Pag sinabing pre-engineering, ano bang ibig sabihin nun? Tatanungin natin. Kasi siya ay isang pre-engineering. Dati raw siyang nagtrabaho sa Pepsi bilang purchase manager. Ang kanyang family raw ay may negosyo din. Naging inspiration daw niya sa kanyang pagninegosyo ay ang kanyang maternal grandfather at ang kanyang father. Ibig sabihin growing up, exposed talaga siya sa negosyo, partner Wella.
Ayan.
Okay.
Ating pong i-welcome ang owner and president ng Two World Traders Incorporated, si Mr. Abdul Razak Siddiq. Welcome sa Patok.
Yes, Assalamualaikum. Peace be upon all of you.
Thank you,
Baka
sir.
na kayo gustong batiin, sir.
Yeah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful. Sa Tagalog, sa ngalan ng Allah, pinakamabagin, pinakamaawain. Assalamualaikum. Peace be upon you. It's a greeting for Muslims all around the world. And all the prophets, they have the same greeting. Assalamualaikum or Shalamualaikum, which means peace be upon all of you. And in Tagalog, kapayapaan sa inyo lahat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kapayapaan
Magaling naman
sa ating lahat. Alright. Paano ba namin kayo tatawagin para medyo casual naman na makabuluhan yung ating conversation?
Okay. My name is Abdul Razak Siddiq,
Apo.
owner of Two World Traders Philippines, and Two World is existing in many other countries. You can call me Mr. Siddiq.
Okay, Mr. Siddiq.
Yeah.
Okay.
Siddiq means is a truthful person.
Ay,
person.
Truthful person. So my name is, according to me, I am a truthful person, and I want people to speak truth and not to lie.
Right now, Sir Siddiq, that's what we need. A true person.
Yeah.
Oo. Bawal ang plastic
Okay.
sa Makati.
Laging dapat totoo. Dahil sa sabi ni Prophet Muhammad SAW na when you speak the lie, you will get the black dot in your heart sa itim ng tuldok sa puso. Kung lagi ka ng sinungaling, maging puso itim na.
Oo, tama.
So hindi pwede nang magsinungaling. Dapat laging totoo.
Okay.
Malaking kasalanan ng sinungaling. Sabi ng Allah sa Quran, Lanatullahi alal kadibin, curse of Allah upon the liars.
Yes,
So we
yes.
need to learn to be truthful. That's the first important lesson.
All the time, be true.
Also here, our tagline is truth that matters.
Yeah.
Yes, that's our
Exactly.
tagline here.
Very good.
SMNI, truth that matters. Okay. Before we talked about your business, you mentioned already Two World Traders Incorporated. Ano bang kaiba ng Pepsi ninyo sa Pakistan at yung Pepsi namin
Okay.
dito sa Manila?
No, this is just for a little period of time, and I finished my college. My father brought me to the Pepsi company.
So
and-
that's your first job after college?
My father brought me to Pepsi company, and he wanted me to learn business there. So he said, "You stay here." And then the owner of the Pepsi company is very interested with me. He said, "I'm going to put you a purchase manager in my company." But within the month, I resigned. I said, I like to be a businessman.
Okay.
I don't like to. I love to learn business by doing business.
Okay.
And not
Okay.
here.
So you give up your job?
Yeah,
at
only
the
1 month just for a learning period.
One
So
month.
it was my first job, and it was the big job.
Yeah.
Purchase manager of the Pepsi company
And
in Pakistan.
Pepsi company is a big company.
Yeah, but I said no. I like to be a businessman. My
Okay.
father is businessman. My grandparents are. My grandfather is businessman. All our generation, my uncles, everyone is businessman.
Okay.
We are business family, and I started business. I struggled a lot in Pakistan. I went to many other countries. Finally, 1993, I came here and I started business here. I have a very big business. You can be considered within the 1 or 2 years, we will be the largest vaccine distributor in Philippines.
Yes.
Overpassing to the big companies like Pfizer, MSD, Glaxo. We will be overpassing all of them because right now in our arsenal we have anti-tetanus serum, we have anti-tetanus vaccine or tetanus toxoid, we have rabies vaccine, we are the best seller. We have a pneumococcal vaccine for adults and children. And We have a coming flu vaccine, rotavirus, HPV, every vaccine.
Name it.
Name it. Whatever vaccine you need under the one umbrella of Two World. And Two World is existing in Turkey with the Two World Turkey, Two World Pakistan, Two World Private Limited India, Two World Group USA. So we have a Two World existing in different countries. We have just opening Oman, but under the name of Al Jazeera. So we are nationwide. We are worldwide, not just nationwide. And our plan is that the theme of the program: no hunger, no hungry, no sick, and PPP. That's our plan. That no one will be hungry in Philippines, no one will be sick in Philippines, and PPP, promoting peace in Philippines. Kapayapaan. So that's
Very nice advocacy.
okay.
So what's your first business or before the Two World Traders? Is it also about food, about pharma?
Before the two world, I started to live in Philippines in 1993, and then right now, the Two World is a very big company. All my family members are owner of the company. Me and my family all. I have 12 children, all born in
One big
Philippines.
happy
And
family.
yeah, I have 12 children, all born in Philippines, and I want them all to work for the humanity, work for the goodness of the people of the Philippines and the people of all world. We as the world people we are living on the earth. We don't need to consider different nationalities. Rather, we need to consider we are all human beings and we are all brothers and sisters in humanity. That's what Allah said in the Quran. O children of Adam, we created you from one man and one female, Adam and Hawa, the Eve.
Yes,
So
Adam and
it
Eve.
means to say we are brothers and sisters in humanity.
Yes.
So not that one nation can say I can kill other nation for my
Yes.
nation. It's a very bad idea. Rather, the other nations and my nation, we are brothers.
Yes.
According to the
And
word
no
of God.
one is an island.
No need to fight.
No need to fight. Rather to consider we are all children of Adam, and the mother is Hawa, the Eve. So why we need to fight when we are brothers? The Philippine people, or America people, or Pakistan people, or Indian people, or Chinese, or Japanese, or North Korean, or South Korean, or people in Sri Lanka, or people in Arab countries. We are all brothers and sisters in humanity because we come from one man, Adam, and the wife, the Eve. So that's what the Quran is giving us, removing the tribalism or racism. The modern racism is a nationalism. Like every country is willing to kill other country because of their national interest. But I say no. We need to put aside and we need to talk. All the human beings we live on this planet. God gave us this planet. Allah gave us this planet. We need to live here with peace and harmony. We can see all the universe has a peace and harmony because they follow the command of God. We need to follow the command of God. We are all human brothers and sisters.
Yes.
So stop doing the wars. We are in brink of the third world war. We hope, we pray to Allah, to God Almighty Allah, not to have this third world war. That will be a disaster. That is a catastrophe because everyone is equipped with the atom bombs, nuclear bombs, biological bombs. We are going to finish the humanity with this world war. So we are. This program is to initiate. We all human beings are to one as one human, and not to make any fight between us, and rather to speak each other to solve our differences.
All right.
So one of your missions sir, in Two World Traders is to help humanity through these vaccines, through your products.
Okay, because we have three areas now. One area is to vaccines and pharmaceutical products. We want to bring the best vaccines and best pharma products at lowest possible prices, most affordable prices. The other area we are going now, we are trying to bring in the loss of rice at a low price. I was speaking to the media last year, a few months ago, and I was saying that the president of the Philippines should bring down the duty to zero. And when I speak this, I have 8 million people who like the view in TikTok and 6 million people in the Facebook, and they appreciated that you are right. That is the only solution. After 2 days, the Jaime Marcos, he gave the statement. My father would go out from the grave and impose the martial law because of the condition of the rice in the Philippines, because that time the rice was 60 pesos 1 kilo. But good thing now the president, he bring down the duty to 15%. So rice is going down. But we have a bigger plan. We are planning to bring the millions of tons of corn from different countries and to bring to the factories and to make a corn rice, which called in Tagalog bigas mais, or in Visayas bugas mais. So yan ang plano namin. Nadadalin na yung mais para gagawin ng bigas.
So good substitute for rice.
Rice. And we are going to sell it for 25 pesos
Oh.
per kilo. Isang kilo ng corn rice or bigas mais or bugas mais maging 25.
Per
25,
kilo.
25.
Same procedure, isasaing, iluluto mo din
Same
siya.
procedure, but mas maganda pa sa bigas yung white rice.
Okay.
Dahil yung the for diabetics, it's a good.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
diabetics with the corn rice.
Yes.
No diabetics problem. High in fiber and very high in protein and very high in nutrients, vitamins and minerals. So it's better than white rice. White rice is very lack of fiber
Sugar.
and lots of starch to convert into sugar, which is dangerous for the diabetics patient.
So this corn that we're talking about is coming from
We are now sourcing. We are already waiting for the season now because it's no harvest yet. India, Pakistan, Turkey,
Okay.
Russia, different countries we are bringing in. We are encouraging many companies to join us. Millions of tons of corn can bring it and then bring to the factories to make grits like a rice.
Corn
so supply
grits.
will not be problem.
No problem. It's a cheaper. We are going to sell it for 25 pesos. And at least the 10% of the importation will be given free for the charity.
Okay.
So 90% will be sold at the price of 25 pesos. We can also offer to the BBM President BBM program. If they can buy from us, we can give them at this price 25 or even below 25. They can give away to the people of the Philippines. So that can eliminate the poverty because people have a very big problem. Even the duties are become 15%, still the rice is above 50 pesos.
Yeah.
But we can bring it for 25 pesos. That's our promise to the people of the Philippines, that we are going to bring millions of tons of corn to convert into rice to eliminate the poverty. So that's the first point, no hungry. And we are bringing the best vaccines, and we will be bringing more vaccines to save the millions of lives. We don't want any sick anymore in the Philippines. And the third point is we have an NGO which called Peace Center Manila. We have a Facebook channel. We have millions of likes in TikTok also. And our mission is to bring the understanding with Christians and Muslims that we need to talk each other. We are all children of Adam. So we can talk about interdialogues and to understand, for you is your religion, for me, my religion. I cannot force you to my religion. You cannot force you
We can
to
respect
my
each
religion.
other.
But it's up to
Respect
you.
each other
If you think I'm right, follow me. If you think I'm wrong, don't follow me. But we don't need to fight. We need to
Yes, yes.
talk each other in the nice way. We can sit down together. We can have a coffee together. We can have a lunch together, dinner together, but no fighting.
Yes.
Because especially the people of the Philippines are very kind, very loving people. If you can kind with them, they will be more kind with you. Because all around the Philippines, you go all the provinces, people always welcome you, they love you,
Yeah, yeah.
and they like you. And sometimes I go to the people. Sometimes they call me, when I'm wearing the cloth like this, a long cloth, they call me Jesus Christ. And I'm very happy if they call me Jesus Christ. So I'm very happy that they can call me a name of a great prophet because we believe Jesus Christ is our prophet. He's a prophet. We love him. We care for him. Prophet Muhammad is the last prophet. Muhammad and Jesus are the cousins because they come from Abraham. The Prophet Muhammad came from Ismail, the son of Abraham. And the Prophet Jesus
Isaac.
came from Isaac, whose son is Jacob or Jacob, Israel, whose name was Israel. So Prophet Muhammad and Prophet Jesus from the cousin generations. So we don't need to fight, rather to exchange our ideas.
Yes.
So this is the three areas, vaccine or pharma products. And now we are very aggressive in the food. We want to bring the corn because we try to bring the rice. We are planning to bring rice, but we can still sell it 50 pesos. But if we can make the corn into rice, we can sell 25 pesos. And that can eliminate the poverty from Philippines.
That's true. That's true.
Sir, how can you introduce the corn rice to the Filipinos? Because some Filipinos like the white rice.
They will like it because it's more delicious. The corn rice is more delicious, more nutritious, and very good for the health. And also the people choice is very important. Because people sometimes they have to compromise because hunger is big problem.
Yes.
Because the budget is a problem now.
Yes.
If you buy 50 peso rice and you buy 25 peso rice, so you have a 50% budget cut off. If you can imagine that if people of the Philippines will switch to the corn rice, and if you are buying $10 billion, which is like 5.7 billion
Yeah,
pesos,
yeah.
for example, or going to be 6 billion pesos. So how much money is going to save for the people of the Philippines? 30 billion pesos.
And I think, Mr. Sadiq, Filipinos are, kumbaga, isa rin sa mga staple food natin ang mais. So, hindi siya mahirap na i-introduce dito sa atin. Kasi there was a time, I think that's early 70s, during the time na naghirap ang Pilipinas, corn is one of the substitute na kinakain ng mga Pilipino during that time. They mix it to the real rice. Some are pure corn.
Yeah.
So, hindi siya mahirap na i-introduce sa mga Pilipino ang mais.
Yeah, even kahit nakain tayo ng mga mais sa mall, di ba? Masarap.
Yes. Buttered mais.
Buttered
with
mais
cheese.
or asin.
Correct.
Masarap
Yes.
yung kain, yung corn.
Pinatog.
So, same quality of corn.
Same, yeah.
Okay.
Meron na may,
Is it the yellow or the white corn? Or purple?
we are bringing yellow corn because white corn is not too much available. Hindi marami
Mas
white
marami
corn.
yung yellow.
Mas marami
Okay.
yellow. But we are going to have a packaging, beautiful packaging. 1 kilo, 2 kilo, 5 kilo packaging. And then we have a writing how to cook. Same way, you can cook. Ganito, parehos yung ng luto ng bigas.
At magiging available siya sa mga, kumbaga, readily available sa mga supermarket, everything, sa mga palengke.
Yes,
Palengke.
lahat. We are going to manufacture initially in General Santos, later in the Bulacan. And we are going to bring the millions of tons. No limit. Lahat ng Pilipinas meron bigas mais. Sa Visayas, bugas mais.
Bugas mais.
Sa Mindanao, bugas mais.
Yes.
But in Manila, Luzon, bigas mais. Okay? So that will be the help to the people. The billions of pesos of the people will be saved. And you have a better, mas maganda yung
Walang magugutom.
walang gutom.
Affordable, kumbaga, 25 pesos for 1 kilo. By the way, before we move on, why Philippines? You're from Pakistan. Bakit napili mo, Mr. Sadiq, yung Pilipinas?
Okay. When I was a student and I was going around in Pakistan looking for the lawful, we call it halal income. Halal income means no interest involved. We don't like to borrow the loan from the bank. No pay interest, no get interest. I cannot borrow the money to get interest, and I cannot borrow money from the bank to pay interest. It is a very big sin. Even in the Quran, even in the Bible. And my principle, I will not lie, I will not cheat people, I will be fair, and I will be justice. And I will be word of honor. So I was struggling for and then one day I saw the words of the Quran, whoever feared God, and the God will make a way for him, and he will give him the sustenance from where he cannot think of. So God bring me in the Philippines, and I'm very happy now. I have a big family. My children, I have 12 children, and they are all going to follow my way of life, which is the way of life of the Prophet Muhammad and all the prophets, include the Prophet Jesus, to do good for the humanity, do good for the people in the Philippines, and do good for the people of the whole world. And it is a God who bring me here. Okay. The same way the God choose people for the different
You believe
places.
it's your destiny here.
Yeah, of course. And more than my half life is here. More than 30 years I'm here. And even my mother was 2032. My mother always brought her here, and finally she was taken by God from her here. She was died here. We buried her in Tagaytay. So that's our permanent place now. My mother is buried in Tagaytay, and we will be here for rest of our life until the end of the world. So that's our place. And we love Philippines. We love the people of Philippines. The Filipinos, mabait na mga tao, mahal na mga tao sa Pilipinas. And maganda yung Pilipinas. Kahit saan papunta, may dagat, may puro green, sariwa.
Yes,
Kahit saan ka papunta, kita ng mga tanim, kita ng mga garden.
Correct,
So the
correct.
Philippines is a beautiful country of 7,107 islands. It's a beautiful country of island with the sea and the greenery. And we can work for it, that we can make it most prosperous community in the world. Inshallah.
All right.
Inshallah means God willing.
Okay. Let's talk about this vaccine. Is this now ready available?
In
Working.
the drugstores.
Yes.
Yes. Our vaccines are like Abirab. The Abirab is rabies vaccine. We are the number one seller of rabies vaccine. Millions of vials. Millions. Okay, the Verorab is one of the vaccine which is very popular from France. But they are no more. We are the one ruler in the Philippines. This year we bring Abirab rabies vaccine in millions of vials. And we are supplying to DOH. Last year, we supplied 5 million ID doses to DOH. 3 million. 3 million ID doses we supplied to DOH last year. And now we have coming this pneumococcal vaccine or pneumonia vaccine. And we are hoping to supply to government in millions of vials also.
Okay.
And then we have this ATS, which we are selling for the more than 20 years, anti-tetanus serum. which is very important to save the lives because when you get, kung meron ka na sugat, kailangan anti-tetanus.
That's very true. That's very
And
true.
then we have a tetanus vaccine which called tetanus toxoid, and our brand is Abetox, which is also we are selling in millions of vials this year already, and it will be continued. And then we have coming also flu vaccine next year, which is also which is also with the WHO PQ, and very good thing also we are going to have a first ever vaccine plan in the Philippines. I already talked about this to Secretary Herbosa, Secretary of
Yes, the OH
and he is
Secretary.
very happy. He encouraged me. I also inform it to, because we are regularly joined with Love for All to President's wife, the First Lady. And I also informed her verbally that we are going to have a vaccine factory. But we are be starting with serum product, which will be anti-snake venom serum. We are planning to make a snake farm to get all the snakes which are lethal, like 4 kind of snakes are very dangerous. The number 1 is Philippine cobra,
Yes,
Naha Filipinas, which is called a cobra. And then with the 3 more snake, we are going to collect them to get the venom. And then we are going to inject it to the healthy horses to bring the antibody. And this antibody will go to our plant, most probably in Tagaytay, Cavite area maybe. And then we can make the anti-snake venom serum, which is the number 1 needed product in the Philippines. Because the only production is coming right now from RATM, only 3,000 ampules in a year. And it was last year. And that is nothing.
Not
because
enough,
Not enough because there are more than 100,000 people snake bite and many are dying. In Asian country, the Philippine level is very low, and in Indonesia also. The best in the Asian countries, Thailand and Malaysia. Nobody is dying with snake bite anymore because they have enough anti-snake venom serum.
All right.
So right now we are working on it. We want to make the anti-snake venom serum, so no one will die in Philippines with snake bite. The next project will be in Indonesia. We'll supply from Philippines to Indonesia. So Indonesia, no one will have a problem with the snake bite anymore.
Yes.
Sir, do you also partner with scientists?
Yeah, we have a scientist coming. They will be joining here from different countries. We'll hire them to work with us because it's a very big project. We are going to have a venom with the permission of DENR. And then after that, we're going to use that venom to make it weak. Hina yung venom para inject sa mga kabayo. At sa kabayo, kuha namin yung antibody. At yung antibody na maging process dun sa serum factory or our plant para maging anti-rabies, anti-snake venom serum. Okay. So there'll be the RA team is only making anti-cobra. But we are going to make 4 snake. So it will be called polyvalent. So 4 is
Polyvalent.
the product of the RA team is only monovalent and very limited, only few thousand, which is like not even good for 1% people because you need 5 ampules minimum. So it's not good for even for 1% people because 100,000 by
That's
animal.
affordable.
I don't know how they're selling or they are giving free. I'm not sure. But we bought 1 ampule from one hospital in Tarlac and we paid some amount.
Okay.
So it's some places sold. But we are going to give also free anti-venom and we are going to sell it to the government at affordable prices. But our mission in the anti-snake is not for making money, but to save the lives of the people.
Yes, yes.
Because there are lots of people who are dying with anti-snake venom serum. Later on, we are going to manufacture all the biological products, like vaccines, like HPV or rabies vaccine we can produce in locally, the tetanus toxoid or HPV or rotavirus or typhoid vaccine, all the vaccine or flu vaccine we can also produce locally. And then even not only just Philippines will not need to import, we can supply all Philippines, we can also export.
Okay.
So the Philippines can have an income
Yes.
for the vaccines, and that could be goes in billions of dollars, not just a millions of dollars. It can go even in the billions of dollars because the vaccine industry is a multi-billion industry. So that's our big project. We are starting with anti-snake venom serum, and soon the vaccines will be started to produce.
You mentioned rabies vaccine. Nakakalungkot, Mr. Sadiq. Maraming mga Pilipino ang namamatay dahil nakagat ng aso.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, mahal yung bakuna. So with this vaccine, may iwasan na yun. Kasi, di ba, nakagat ng aso, napabayaan hanggang sa namatay. Oh.
Yeah, I think that right now we have a very big problem. We are bringing lots of rabies vaccine. Example, right now this month we have a 300,000 vials coming,
Okay.
and they're going to finish right away. Because I think right now the doctors are recommending prophylaxis. na gusto ng mga doktor na prophylaxis para kahit hindi pa nagkagat na aso, pwede na mag-vaccine. Para kung kagat na aso, your life is safe.
Okay.
So yan ang practice na yun sa Pilipinas.
Prevention muna.
Prophylaxis.
Yes.
Na kahit hindi pa nagkagat na aso, mag-vaccine muna para kung kagat na aso, may antibodies.
May panlaban na.
Oh, may laban na. So yan ang gawa ng mga doktor na yun na kaya marami demand na yun. This year we already sold more than 1 million vials. And 1 million vials is 5 million ID doses. So it means really, as per observation, na gawa ng na yun prophylaxis. And that's a good idea. Example, halimbawa, kung meron ng 111 million population of Philippines at meron mga risk area like province,
Yeah,
yung
yeah.
mga maraming aso na yung stray dog,
Stray dog.
or yung mga pamilya na may maraming aso. Ano gagawin? Lahat sila na mag-vaccinate na lang ng
Yes.
rabies
Wag nang intayin pag nakagat na, saka pa lang sa magpapa-inject.
hindi na,
baka
matagal
it's
na.
too late na.
Dapat lahat ng tao sa buong Pilipinas mag-vaccinate
Yes.
muna sa rabies vaccine.
Yes.
Kung kagat na aso, walang problem.
Correct.
May protection
May
na.
panlaban
protection
sa
na.
tao. Yes.
At meron din kami na production na yon sa Pakistan na anti-rabies serum. Dahil yung rabies vaccine, pasok yung virus na mahina para maglaban ka, para may antibody. But yung anti-rabies serum is direct. So magagawin na yun, and we are going to bring anti-rabies serum. If you are bitten by the dog, you can immediately use anti-rabies
Is it
serum.
possible to formulate in tablet form? Kasi, di ba, yung iba, talagang kailangan
Because
Hindi
many
pwede,
people
hindi
are takot sa
Yung
needles.
rabies vaccine hindi pwede.
Okay.
Pwede yung polio vaccine or rotavirus, but yung rabies hindi pwede sa oral. Hindi pwede.
Okay.
So injection
So,
talaga.
kailangan talaga injection.
But my advice is of people of the Philippines, and we can help also, we can bring unlimited stocks of rabies vaccine. So dapat inject na lang rabies vaccine kahit hindi pa nakagat na aso.
Tama.
Kung hindi nakagat aso, walang problem. Hindi ka
So,
wala.
walang epekto yun.
Oo,
Kahit
walang
kung hindi
problem.
ka nakagat.
Anong age dapat sir nagpapavaccine? Yung tao?
Any age, because rabies vaccine for all ages.
Yeah.
So dapat bata, matanda, lahat mag-vaccinate na lang, and the protection is more than 10 years. Don't worry about it.
okay.
At least 10 years, even more than 10 years. So once you are sure that you have already rabies vaccine, hindi ka na takot
Nothing
sa
to
aso na yan.
worry.
Kahit kagat na yan, walang problem dahil may protection.
May panlaban na.
So that's very good also. We are awareing the people that wag ka antayin na kagat ng aso. Mag-vaccinate ka na lang.
Yes.
Kahit nakagat na aso, may protection ka na.
Tama.
Just like nung COVID, sir, nung di ba walang vaccine pa,
Yeah.
para yung mga tao nararattle. Kasi,
We are the one who was bringing the Sinopharm, yung vaccine ni Duterte, President Duterte. But when we bring it was late, and we offered also for donation to the government. And right now, we are strictly, very hardly working for monkeypox.
yes.
Because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So we are now working for the monkeypox vaccine. We are talking to with one company in Europe also, and other companies in other countries. We are trying to bring the monkeypox vaccine. And we have another vaccine almost about to finish registration, and that's called EV71, or we call it hand, foot, and mouth disease.
Okay.
We have a vaccine. Only one company have this vaccine in Philippines. This two world. We have a coming vaccine now, HDFC, the HFD, the hand, foot, and mouth disease. That is, we are going to bring in the Philippines. So many children, and it's very contagious. It's very contagious. The children get rashes in the face, in the whole body. So when you're injected, the children will not get this.
How about for animals? Like right now, the country is facing African swine fever. Yung sakit ng baboy na ang laki ng nagiging perwisyo sa mga hog raiser. Is it possible na sila din ay makadiscover din ng para sa mga baboy?
For me, without offending anyone, wag na kain na lang baboy dahil sabi ng Diyos sa Biblia, sabi ng Diyos sa Biblia, wag na kayo kain karne na baboy, ito ay marumi. Kung sabi ng Diyos, wag na kain, dapat sunod tayo sa utos ng Diyos. Dahil kung gusto natin na papunta sa paraiso sa kabilang buhay, dapat sunod tayo sa utos ng Diyos.
So, iwasan na lang kumain ng
Oo,
baboy.
maliwanag sa Quran, bawal kain ng baboy, bawal kain ng yung hindi katay, at bawal kain ng dugo sa Quran. Ganun din sa Biblia na sabi ng Diyos sa Leviticus, Deuteronomy, Numbers. Malakas yun. Ha? Mahirap kung sabi sa Tagalog. Masaktan yan. Sabi ng Diyos sa Biblia, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, wag na kayo kain karni na baboy, ito ay marumi. O, hindi po eh. Kaya alam ng Diyos ano maganda sa atin, di ba?
Okay.
So hindi yung kalaman natin maliit, yung kalaman ng Diyos unlimited,
Malaki.
infinite. So kung sabi niya wag na kain. Dahil yung baboy likha ng Diyos para sa forest, para malinis. Dahil yung baboy panglinis. Parang basurero. Parang yung mukha ng baboy parang vacuum
Parang
cleaner.
janitor fish.
Parang vacuum cleaner, di ba? So hindi na ginagilikha ng Diyos na para sa kain. Kaya si Jesus Christ never kain ng baboy. Si Moses, Abraham never kain. So my suggestion, we focus on the vaccine for the human being. For the baboy,
Wag na
para kain
kain.
na lang baboy. Para wala na sakit. Okay. And also for the chicken also, we need to be worried about the chicken. Okay, pwede kain. But dapat hindi nang lagay ng antibiotics sa chicken. Hindi bibigyan ng hormones sa chicken.
Oo.
At hindi bigyan ng marumi na
Kasi
pagkain.
ngayon, ini-injection na yung mga chicken,
Antibiotics.
di ba?
Yan.
At dapat halal yung proseso ng pagkatay.
Halal dahil para tanggal na dugo. Kung katay dito, tanggal na dugo yung baka, kambing, tupa, manok, dapat tanggal dugo dahil yung dugo may maraming sakit. May toxin, di ba? May poison.
Madumi.
Yes.
So kung kami dito katay, bismillah, sa pangalan ng Diyos, tanggal na dugo, malinis, sariwa, fresh, clean. So you have no blood there because blood is also the germs and bacteria and toxins. Kaya yung Dracula, inom siya ng dugo. So hindi tayo tao, hindi na kailangan ng kain ng
Ang
dugo.
pampira na ang dugo.
Oo. Hindi na tayo vampire, hindi tayo na Dracula, tayo tao. So wag na lang dugo.
Okay.
Wag na baboy. At wag na yung patay na yung hayop. Dapat katay.
Katay.
Hindi yung patay sa kuryente. Kung patay sa kuryente, the blood will be clot. Di ba? Ano sabi yung sa Tagalog, yung blood clot? Ano?
Namumuo.
Namumuo. Kaya kahit katay mo mamaya, hindi natanggal yung dugo, namumuo na. So dapat katay, nabuhay yung hayop para tanggal na yung dugo.
Yes.
Malinis yung hayop. Kaya yan ang practice ng mga kami Muslim. Nagkatay kami na baka, tupa, kambing, manok, katay, karabaw pwede katay para tanggal ng dugo, malinis yung yung karne. Okay.
All right. So going back to the vaccine, so you mentioned DOH Secretary Herbosa. So kumbaga malawak na to. Kumbaga alam na ng gobyerno na merong ganito na makakatulong sa ating mga kababayang Pilipino.
Because I want to do something for Philippines. Also, I'm also already applied for naturalization. I want to be Filipino citizen also.
Okay.
And I want to work for the betterment of the Philippines. Like example, when we read in the Quran, Allah mentioned about Jesus Christ, and he was 1 day old, and he speak to the people that I am slave of God. I am given the book, the Injil, the Evangel, and then I am be good with my mother, and God made me blessing for wherever I am. So that's what I follow. Wherever I am, I want to be blessing for the people and not the curse for the people.
Yes.
So I'm here, so I want to be blessed for the people of
Saan
the
ka man
Philippines.
makarating, blessing ka sa mga tao.
Oo.
Yes.
Sana
Saan ka na
all.
pupunta, maging blessing ka.
Ayan.
Hindi sumpa, hindi yung curse for the people. Okay.
Yung masaya ang mga tao pag nakita ka nila.
Yes, so we go all around the Philippines, we give our charity, especially the rice.
How does it feel na napagkakamalan kang ikaw ang Diyos?
Ha?
Anong pakiramdam na napagkakamalan ka na ikaw yung ni Jesus Christ?
Because we go around the Philippines, we give especially right now, we are very happy we are joining the First Lady. So we give away the medicines. I go personally, I meet with her in Bacolod, also in Palawan, and Quezon City. We have one event with First Lady, and she's doing good. She's like a mother for the nation. She's going around, love for all. She's asking for the medicine companies like us. We give away lots of medicines so we can help people of the Philippines in that way also. So that's our one area. The other area we go all around and we give the rice. And now we are want to bring the corn, yung mais, at
Bigas
gagawin ng
mais.
bigas mais. And that is the best because we can save billions of people of the people. So they have extra money for education. They have extra money
I'm
for...
sure all our viewers right now are excited,
Oo.
waiting for that bigas, mais bigas. na
Inshallah,
yan.
you will have a good news. We will have a big plan for this, and we want to join many other companies to join us. Even the rice companies, we want to be joined for this to let people to switch it to the corn rice. Switch na lang yung mga tao sa bigas, mais. Para kalahati yung bayad, 25 pesos.
Correct.
At mas maganda sa
Kalusugan.
katawan.
Kasi sustansya.
Mas maganda sa wala ng sakit.
Tama.
Okay, yung bigas, yung white rice is a lot of marami sakit,
Oo.
especially diabetics. And it can make you obese also.
Yes.
Mataba, maging mataba yung white rice. But the corn rice will not make you overweight also because it's more nutrition. Okay.
So,
and more protein.
bigas na siya. Kumbaga, dito na ipoproseso.
Yes, yeah. We have in Pakistan, we have some we have some provinces where people are using the corn as the bread. Giniling nila yung corn maging harina, tapos magawa sila ng
Kahit tinapay.
Yung bilog na tinapay.
Correct.
And mas masarap sa
Sarap yun.
harina. Mas masarap. Dahil corn is always delicious.
All right.
Sir, for so many years, sir, you've been doing business. Ano yung dapat na karakter ng isang nagnenegosyo para maging
Okay.
matagumpay?
Number one, wag na sinungaling sa negosyo.
Okay.
Wag na loko sa tao. Ano yung pangako sa tao dapat gagawin? Kung bigay ka ng cheque na wag na talbog yung cheque. Kahit 100 million yung cheque mo, honor your check, honor your word. At wag na madaya, wag na gawa ng hoarding. Yung tago ng bigas para mataas.
Ayun,
tapos
marami
benta,
yun.
tago ng yung mga gulay, tapos kung mataas benta, yan, malaking kasalanan. At wag na isip ng laging tubo, wag na greedy. Wag na mukhang pera. Think for the
Huwag
people.
magpautang ng malaki ang tubo.
Bigyan na utang, walang tubo, bawal.
Ganun.
Bawal sa amin na kaya ito malaking kasalanan. Bigay sa pera, tapos tubo, malaking kasalanan. Bigay ka na lang, benta ka na lang produkto.
Okay.
At kung tulong ka na tao na bigay ka na utang, wag na tubo. Bawal tubo. Yan ang isang prinsipo sa Quran. At sa Biblia din, ganun din. Bawal pera tapos katong. And then, when you think about the business, don't think about the profit.
Okay.
The primary think about the people. How I can bring the good product to the people and how I can bring the cheaper price for the people. Halimbawa, meron din kami antibiotic and then we tell to because we are manufacturing under 2 world laboratories. And when we were bringing a lot of medicine for our antibiotics, we tell to our manufacturing plant, we need the potency 105%. Hindi 100%, hindi 95%.
More than 100%.
105% potency. Kahit sa yung standard na 98% allowed, we say no, we don't like 98%. We want 102%. So we give more potency, not less potency. That's our principle. So the prinsipyo ng business, walang mukhang pera, walang sinuwalig, walang loko sa tao, at word of honor, at hindi madaya. Okay?
That's
So yun ang sikreto para maging matagumpay.
Sigurado. Kung mga tao na laging sinuwaling at loko sa tao, wala sila ng success. Walang gumpay, walang tagumpay. Okay.
Kaya pinagpapala ang two world traders.
Yes, that's why we are very successful. And I make the claim, within 1 or 2 years, we will be the largest vaccine distributor in whole Philippines. Vaccine and serum product distributors in the whole Philippines. Overpassing to Pfizer and MSD and GSK, all the
Glaxo.
companies. Like right now, the pneumococcal, the Pfizer has pneumococcal 13. And another big company, MSD, the Mark Sharp Doom, they have only pneumococcal 23. We have both. 23 and 13. And we are already launched in the Philippines. And we have a flu vaccine coming, quadrivalent, which is very big demand in Philippines because this is one of the big problem. Also, we are... Also, we want to bring the medicines which is related to the heart and to the... Again, this is another thing that the most people dying in the Philippines, pinakamarami tao na patay sa Pilipinas, number 1 heart attack.
Yeah.
Saan galing? Sa baboy
Traidor
din.
na sakit.
Baboy din. Dahil sa kung kayo papunta ka sa doktor, anong sakit? Puso, wag na kain baboy. Anong sakit? Utak, wag na kain baboy. Number 2 na yung pinakamarami patay sa Pilipinas, stroke. Anong dahilan? Baboy din. So, that's also what we are doing. We are giving message. We are telling people to be good person. Don't fight to your family. Don't drink and hit your wife, or don't play the gambling because you are going to bankrupt and you're going to suffer your family. Or to not to take the drugs. Wag na shabu, wag na yung mga drugs, wag na yung nang gawa ng magulo or masama. So that's what we are
Live
doing.
healthy.
Yeah. And we are also awareing people like, wag na kain ng baboy, wag na kain ng dugo, and eat halal, the katay para
Yes.
tanggal yung dugo. And we are also awareing people like doctors, you know, we have videos, I have videos in Peace Center Manila, in TikTok, and I am encouraging doctor, don't charge too much Hospitals are charging millions of the people, and poor people cannot afford. There is no free.
That's very true.
There is big problem. Example, when you go to doctor, the doctor charge yung sa clinic niya 500, 1,000.
Yeah.
Consultation pa lang.
Oh, consultation pala. But kung papunta siya sa hospital, na visit siya sa kwarto, 5,000 per visit. Bakit ganun? Sa clinic niya 500, so kung visit siya sa hospital, maging 5,000. And then minsan the billing is 1 million.
Yes.
200,000, 500,000. Paano yung bayad ng mga mahirap? The PhilHealth is a very small amount, 50, 60,000. Yung billings are 1 million. So you're going to sell your house. You're going to sell your...
Mahal
Sell
magkasakit
your
dito.
Carabao.
So that's very big area. Also, we are planning to have a free hospital where we can serve people for free. Or at least we can have a hospital. Meron mga hospital, dapat yung mga director, board director, mga doctor, gagawin ninyo na 50%, at least 30% free. 70% you charge. Yung mga mahirap, bayad. Yung mga
may
mayaman,
kaya.
yung mayaman, bayad. Yung mahirap, hindi bayad. Libre. But there is no such thing. Kahit sa papunta sa mga tao sa government hospital, may rami pila. So hanggang naimatay, wala ka na yung bed.
Oo.
So this is another problem.
Overcapacity.
Because yung mga government hospital, kunti lang. So dapat yung private hospital, meron na mga sponsorship. Example, may kita ka na marami pera, okay, sa mayaman, okay, libre ito na lang, mahirap. Basta bigyan nila ng proof galing sa barangay, galing sa
Yes.
munisipyo na ito talagang
Na indigent.
Mahirap talaga.
O dapat libre na lang yung walang charge. Libre gamot, libreng check-up. So that's very important thing because minsan na mga mahirap papunta sa hospital tapos walang deposit, walang pasok.
Ayaw tanggapin.
Oo.
Oo.
So,
Minsan,
ano nangyari?
emergency room na and then tanungin pa, may pambahay, may pang-deposit ba? Di ba?
So dapat may lahat ng hospital meron na mga percentage na libre. Yung mga mayaman. At another thing, marami mga squatter na mahirap tapos yung tulong galing sa mayaman wala. Minsan kuha nila yung lupa nila maging mall tapos
Yeah.
labas sila sa Laguna, sa Cavite tapos wala negosyo. So there's another. So there are many. You can go in my videos, I am talking all these issues. How to settle this because yung mga mahirap talaga
So have you
mahirap.
opened this up to the administration or the governments? Your
They are seeing, of course.
suggestions?
They are
Oo.
seeing. They're because I hope that I can feel that when I speak about the rise to be lower duty, the second day the Amy Marcos was talking and she said the president should bring down the duty to zero, at least temporary. And the president is also aware of and then he make it 15%. So it's very good. Your words will not be vesting. You need to talk. And not to fear of the talking. And the President Marcos, he is very good heart. That's why he made it 15% for the people of the Philippines. And it's a good appreciative thing. So now the rice is going down. But what we are planning is rice, corn. That will be solve all
Yes.
the problem of the Philippine people in matter of the food. And no one will be hungry anymore.
Yes.
And then the vaccines, our plan is we are bringing cheapest, high quality vaccines and pharma products, but we are planning to make vaccines in Philippines.
Ayan. Para mas madali.
Mas mura at mabilis.
At mas mabilis.
Sir, when you were young ba, nakita mo na sarili mo na maging businessman ka ng ganitong industry or ibang business yung gusto mo dati?
No, I always depend on God because my all effort is God will help me because
He
I
will
never
direct
think
you.
on my effort. I always think about God. He can help me because I'm truthful. Even our family name is Siddiq, is truthful, and we always trust upon God. Our God is infinite God, and He will always help you if you are truthful. So all the
Alright.
people who are truthful and honest in the business and word of honor and the fear and justice, they will always be successful.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oo.
I
Bawal
heard,
lamang mapanlamang.
I heard na meron ka raw award.
I have many awards from different
Award-giving bodies.
yes, and I have another many awards coming. Tomorrow I have another award from the Modern Hero Asia.
Asia's Modern Hero
Yeah,
Award.
tomorrow I have award also, and last week I have award also from Legacy. And also my company has an award from Legacy. It's a very big award body. You have also award for this
Yes.
for
Yes.
your channel, and then my award was
This program.
for the
Yeah.
leadership for the business, and also another award for my company, the Two World, the most trusted bio pharmaceutical company in the Philippines. So many more awards are coming, and inshallah we are not after the award, but we are after how to please our God.
Yes,
Ayan.
that's
So we can do always
Sir,
good for the
speaking of
people.
leadership, what advice can you tell the business leaders to treat their employees or their team?
Okay, as per ourselves, we are treating our employees equal. We can sit down with them, eat with them, and not to feel them they are our workers, but to feel them they are like family. So that's
Treat them as family.
The Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu, when he was giving the last sermon, he talks about two important things: about the woman, and he talks about the empleado. He said, "Be careful with your employees. Be good with them, and just because I was very angry when I saw some." Employees are shouting at their empleado and
Yeah.
hurting them, and it is very big, very big sin. Because the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu said, to breaking the heart of a human being or to insult a human being, it is more bigger sin than to destroy the Kaaba, the biggest worship place, 70 times. So it is more bigger sin to destroy the worship place than to destroy the heart.
So
Never to
love
break
your
the heart.
employees.
Love your employees and treat them equally.
well.
Yes, treat them.
Yan, napakaraming
Well said.
lessons.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sadiq, for sharing your story. Of course, we need unity right now.
Yes, inshallah. Inshallah means God willing.
Maraming salamat and hopefully,
Shukran.
hopefully hindi ito yung unang pagkakataon. Partner Wela, gustuhin man natin kasi ang dami nating natututunan.
Overtime na tayo.
Yun na nga lang, magkaisa tayong lahat. Kasi tama yung sabi ni Mr. Sadiq na hindi tayo dapat na regardless of your color and our, kumaga dapat isa lang tayo. Anyway, kung meron ho kayong kwento na alam nyong papatok at tatatak sa isipan ng bawat Pilipino,
Abay, wag mong itago kundi iyong ibahagi at
ipatok na yan. Bago tayo magpaalam, lagi nyong tanda ng sinasabi sa Proverbs 10:4.
A lazy person will end up poor, but a hard worker will become rich.
Nagpapahirap ang katamaran, ngunit ang kasipagan ay nagpapayaman.
Ako po si ka-partner Wela.
Ako naman si ka-partner Tony, magsalo-salo ulit tayo tomorrow, Friday.
Sa kaparehong oras at himpilan dito lang sa Patok.
May oportunidad sa bawat katok.
Inyong napakinggan ang iba't ibang kwento at kalaman dito sa programang Patok. Hanggang sa muli, magsama-sama ulit tayo tuwing Lunes hanggang Biyernes, 1:00 hanggang 2:00 ng hapon. Dito lamang sa DZAR 1026 Sunshine Radio Manila.